This video is gonna focus on juggling. I see too many players juggling to my record is 6,431. In my opinion, I don't understand the point of that. Once you show the ability that you can stand there as long as you want, I'm not gonna drop this because of lack of technique. I will eventually drop it because I'm gonna get dizzy and wanna pass out after hour 3 or hour 4, hour 5. For me, as I'm trying to be a Guinness World Record holder, it's a waste of time. So at some point, you have to progress your juggling. So let me show you step 1, step 2, and step 3. Step 1 is exactly what I just showed you. No partners, no equipment, just you and the ball. I'm left-footed, so maybe I start with just using my good leg, because that's what I like the most. If you're a young kid, you're probably gonna look a little bit more like this, a little wild. Once you get that down, maybe you start going a lot of your strong leg, then maybe mixing in a couple with the bad leg, then back to my strong leg again. These are just quick variations you can keep working on. Once you progress that, I'd start moving to, both feet, alternating. Obviously, you can use different parts of your body. You can do your thighs as well. Get your touches. I'm not a huge fan of this. Honestly, this makes me tired. But again, it's good to mix it in, working your feet. Once you get past that, I'm not right-footed. So now I'd maybe work on my right foot. I'm also getting some stability and some balance here on my left as well. Just standing, getting touches. I can hop, which is way easier. You can see I'm much more calm now because I don't have to balance. But again, different ways to mix up your juggling. Once you get past that, maybe you start mixing in other body parts, a little bit of heading. Throwing a shoulder, back to your feet, back to your head, all that stuff. I'm just freestyling right now. After that, you obviously can mix up some higher juggles, trying to go over the head. Over the head. This is way harder. If that's too tough, you can just go small first, show control, and then go big. And then go small again. Then when you're ready again, go big, and then go small. There's much more you can do than what I'm sharing right now. I'm just literally talking off the top of my head, but just giving you ideas and how to mix up. Then you can see, what am I doing now? I'm moving, I'm walking. For me, this is very easy. So then eventually, maybe you turn and you get a little jog going. See, I can't be perfect, right? So let me get this ball back up for you. I get a little jog going, moving the ball. I'm just going in a circle, both feet. Now, maybe you try to open it up and you're sprinting a little bit faster. Keep in possession. Just different ways to juggle the ball. Again, this is step 1. No partners, no equipment, just getting touches. I can't believe I dropped that one ball. That really makes me upset. But again, I'm not perfect. Just again, get touches. Do not sit here until you get to 4,000. You're wasting your time. Once you get very comfortable with all that stuff, and again, there's more stuff you can do than what I was showing you, but once you get a good grasp on that, it's time to progress. Next would be a partner. If you go to any professional team, if you show up to Man City's training, Real Madrid's training, Liverpool's training, 10 minutes early, you're gonna see almost everyone playing 2-touch or 1-touch. What's that mean? You're here, your partner is there, maybe you have a circle of teammates if you have enough guys, and you're literally playing 2-touch, meaning 1-touch to control, 2-touch to play it back. Control, play it back. Or if you've seen soccer tennis, right? Playing the ball over the net, or that new table they have, it looks like a ping pong table but rounded. That's a great drill to work on your juggling because you have to react and control the ball and then serve it back. You can play over a volleyball net. These are different ways you can just, get touches with a partner and work your juggling without being so robotic. So obviously, we all don't have partners all the time. So if you're alone, maybe you have a wall. For me, I have glass. It doesn't matter if it's a wall, a brick building, a hockey rink, whatever you got, just play off a wall and mix up your touches. Go 1-touch, go 2-touch, go several touches, go off the bounce, whatever you want to do. The next step would be with a partner or off a wall. So a few examples here. You obviously could play 1-touch. Again, this could be a person playing it back to you. Again, I'm not right-footed. For me, I'd spend more time working this right side, playing 1-touch. Right now I'm going inside. Maybe you switch to laces. It's all about weight of touch. Trying to find a rhythm and play 1-touch off that wall. At any time you can switch to 2. You see I'm going left, right. I'm going right, left. Go both feet. Left, left, right, right, left, left, inside, laces. I'm just mixing it up again. I'm not really being too picky, but that's 1-touch and 2-touch. That'll be the first ones I would try to master. If that's a little hard for you, a good way to scale that would be adding bounces. Maybe you go one bounce. Maybe you serve it in, bounce it once, play it. Bounce it once, play it. Again, if you're a beginner and this is where you're at, it's a great place to start. And in my opinion, it's way more fun as well versus just standing there alone getting juggles. Same thing, you can progress to 2-touch. 1, 2. You can go 3-touch. 1, 2, 3. You can mix this up however you want, but that's a great scaled version. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, whatever suits you. You can challenge yourself and make it harder by mixing in different body parts. So when the ball comes in, thigh, foot, chest, foot, thigh, foot, head, back to the feet, head to foot. Again, I'm not gonna stand here all day and bore you. It's your job to work, not me. I'm just giving you ideas. Work on different body parts as well. The last example I'm going to show you goes along with the whole running and jogging thing with the ball that I showed you earlier. Maybe you play the glass, try to get possession of the ball back, go around an invisible cone behind you. You put a cone here or something, then go around that cone, come back, show control off the glass, turn back, maybe go over your head. Again, I'm just mixing this up. Then I go back around that cone. Once I get back around the cone, I got to return to my wall. I'm just trying ways to challenge myself and make it more difficult. Play it again, touch it over the head, off the thigh, back around the cone. Just different ways to mix up that juggling, okay? Challenge yourself. There's always ways to make it harder. The final step would be going from a small wall, like the glass we used, to a big wall. When I was younger, I used to train off the side of a school. It was all brick. It wasn't fancy, but it was perfect. Huge wall. This is the final step, because now, when you're playing with a partner here, how can we make this harder? Obviously, the farther I go back, me and my partner keeping this ball in the air gets more and more difficult. So again, I don't have a partner, so now I get a bigger wall, I go farther back, and now I try to do the same drills I just did on the small wall, but with a big wall. Same drills, just another level. I'm not gonna go through all the examples again, because I'm not just gonna repeat them all. You know what they are, just try to apply them here. I will show you the 2 main ones though. 1-touch and 2-touch. So let's start off with 1-touch. That's your 1-touch. Now, 2-touch. That's your 2-touch. You saw I did some taking the ball off the wall with my right foot, then I switched over to my left foot. It wasn't the prettiest, but again, I'm not the best. This is hard for me. This is easy for me, so why bother? Spend more time on this if you're at that level. If this is a joke for you, which again, I'm sure it is for a lot of people, you can make it even harder. Chest, side volley, pop it up. There's so many ways to make it even harder than this. So again, whole point of this video is do not juggle to 8,000. What is the point? You have to progress it. So again, people that keep juggling, in my opinion, I think you're wasting your time. Juggling should never leave your training. Just different versions of juggling have to be introduced. That's the key. Go home, practice, try some of this new stuff. You might get frustrated. Just keep training, keep trying, and you'll get better. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time.